Yo, what's going on, everybody? Randy here. Nerds Templar, I don't even know if I'm live yet. Well, let me do that over. What's going on, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar. Chillin' in episode 8, I think, of Disney Lorcana TCG collection stream. The only thing Lorcana is, of course, a TCG. Don't mind all the Pokemon cards over here. Still stacked, ready to go onto TCG Player, just like many of the cards we will see today. And as you see here, yes, we have these 4 starter decks right now. And with those, we're going to open those. We're going to pull the packs out, and we're going to bust open those decks as well. And then I'm going to sell all the parts of the decks, and obviously, of course, any other good cards we get. Really good cards, that is, that we get from the packs. Also, we got, in fact, 3 Ursula's Return packs. But I'm just going to open 2. I meant to give these to my nieces, but it's been a long time since I gave them any, and I just gave them a few Inklands packs. I kept decks back for them, Inklands decks back for them, and I just gave them the packs for now, because, you know, they can at least, whether they want to play the game yet or not, they can at least collect the cards. You don't have to play the game to collect the code, to enjoy collecting them. So yeah, so I gave them those. These 2 of these, at least 2 of the 3 packs were for them, of these Ursula's Return. But I'm sorry, I'm clearing this off my inventory now on TCG Player, because these were for sale, these decks, and now they are not. It's going to probably be better for everybody if I just open them, sell the cards singularly that people might want. Same with the packs. And so, yeah, we'll just throw those 2 in as well. I'm going to open those because, yeah, my 2 nieces will open the packs they have, and then eventually, you know, it won't be too long before I get some more. So, and now I know the local Walmart has a ton of them. In fact, the local comic shop now has Lorcana in stock, so we'll probably actually just end up going and getting boosters for them there. It's possible that if my sister's been getting my 2 nephews, the boys, Pokemon card packs every month if they do their chores and stuff. So I don't think the girls are that interested in Lorcana to be like, oh yeah, that's what we want for an allowance. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into these things. Let's see what we got. It's going to take us a bit to just pop all these open, so let's get at it. One nice thing, I guess, about this is, well, yeah, I have my own sets of all this stuff, right? But now we're going to have extras of like the damage counters and the mats, a little lore tracker there, even though we have some cool ones from the Lumineers troves now. These are Floodborn pack, and I am thinking about, of course, they actually announced the next set. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something to Azure Skies. It actually looks like it might be pretty cool. I mean, I like the whole sailing theme, but that's about it, I guess, is what I mean by looks cool. We'll see what it's really. I mean, it's just another Lorcana set, right? We'll get that Lumineers Trove, of course. We're still going to get the starter decks of what is the newest one? Shimmering Skies. We're still going to get those starter decks, look at those, get a couple more Shimmering Skies packs. We're also going to probably soon get probably the Floodborn Lumineers Trove. I believe that's going to be our next purchase. We're going to even try to do like a monthly Lumineers Trove just to catch up, because we only really need 2. I'm not sure how long I'm going to wait to get first chapter, but we'll get Floodborn, we'll get Inklands. Of course, it will get all the other sets as they are released, because we already have Ursula's Return and Shimmering Skies. And I'm also going to fill in, because we don't need I might get Gateway, not Gateway. I might get Gateway if the newest of the like secondary collection release thing that they did for Shimmering Skies, which is the starter set, which is not even really the same game exactly. Might get that if I can get it for like $10 or something, because it seems completely worthless. The Ursula's Return PvE thing that I might end up getting at some point. But then also they have like the actual good gift sets from Inklands, Floodborn, and First Chapter that we will probably try to get all three of those as well. And those can kind of fill in more of the like monthly big things that we got to do. Because I mean they're not huge, but it's like 4 packs or whatever. And we'll probably try to do at least 2 Lorcana streams a month. I know that's not a ton, but Lorcana doesn't put out a ton, so it kind of works out. Just like with Yu-Gi-Oh, that's why we switch back and forth between this and Yu-Gi-Oh every Thursday morning. But at some point we might do a weekly thing for both of those. We'll see what happens. There's also just in other random TCG player news. In fact, very soon they're on pre-release, but it's going to come off pre-release and actually be released soon. Union Arena, all the different universes of Union Arena. The one we're most interested in, at least for now, is Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. Probably the only one we're going to be interested in. That's one of my favorite animes of all time. So we're definitely going to get the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War stuff. I just noticed that they had a pre-release starter deck, and I missed that. I don't know if there was any pre-releases around me, but I probably would have gone to one of those, got that starter deck. That would have been cool. But we will get the regular deck, maybe, probably. Especially if we can find a place around here. There might be one of the places, the collectible shop I go for stuff. They might end up, who knows, having this if it takes off. Because there's a few others, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know if there was a fourth one they were releasing now. I think there was just those 3 for now: Bleach, Jujutsu, and Hunter. And then I think I saw One Punch Man, I believe, on there somewhere. So maybe that'll come in the future. So I don't know. But then we'll get the actual booster box also of the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. That's the most exciting thing, of course. It's about $70 or so, maybe $75 right now for, I think it's, 16 packs, 12 cards each. So it's bigger packs like these Lorcana packs, but yeah, only 16 of them per box. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of really looking forward to that. So yeah, like I said, got extra things there, and just throw these back in for now. Get these boxes out of the way. As we go. And yeah, of course, yeah, we'll sell all these deck cards singular, the ones that are useful at least. I'm not going to go through all of them. I will read off here though what we got. We have 2 Bashful Hopeless Romantic, 1 Christopher Robin Adventure. I think that's a decent one. 2 Doc, Leader of the 7 Dwarves. 2 Dopey, Always Playful. 3 Gaston, Baritone Bully. 1 Grand Duke, Advisor to the King. 3 Grumpy, Bad Tempered. 2 Happy, Good Natured. 2 Lafoul, Bumbler. 3 Sleepy, Nodding Off. 3 Sneezy, Very Allergic. 2 Snow White, Lost in the Forest. 1 The Queen, Commanding Presence. 3 The Queen, Regal Monarch. 2 Painting the Roses Red. 1 Bell, Inventive Engineer, with a star with an asterisk next to it, part of a previous set. That's why. Yeah. Cruella de Vil, Fashionable Cruiser. Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse. Hiram Flaversham, Toy Maker. Judy Hopps, Optimistic Officer. Owl, Logical Lecturer. Philoctetes, that's 3 of him. 2 Judy Hopps, 1 Hiram, 1 Gaston, 3 Cruella de Vil, 1 Bell, if I missed those. 2 Philoctetes, Trainer of Heroes. 3 The Knock, Water Spirit. 1 Winnie the Pooh, Having a Think. 2 4 Dozen Eggs. 2 Launch. 2 Fang Crossbow. 2 Gumbo Pots. And 3 Popsicles. So that's what is in these 2. In case you're wondering what may be going up on the shop. I need to get all my Lorcana stuff basically up there. All I have were, and have had, were cards that were like $5 plus that I wanted to sell at least. I guess, I mean, master setting would be kind of fun on this, I suppose, but if we can sell off some foils and stuff, that'd be great. Legendaries, I'm not quite as concerned about, but as always, it'd be nice to at least collect the stuff in the standard part of the collection. That's what's nice about Pokemon. I mentioned in the past, all of their like extra special cards come after the set number cards. So you can actually fill out in a binder the set. All right, more extra stuff. Wow. Oh, here's where I put all that. All right, there's this, there's that. 2 Inklands here. And of course, yeah, they're two of the same each here. So we have double Pongo and uh, Peter, and then a double Queen and Gaston. So one might open a tad differently. Who knows? Who knows? We do have, again, like I said, all these decks ourselves. I gave one of each of the Floodborn decks to my nieces, or I'm sorry, I gave one Floodborn deck to each of my nieces. So one got one and one got the other. They have different ones. And then, yeah, like I said, I held back the 2 Inklands decks for them. I also still have one of each of the Inklands that I'm just gonna sit on, I suppose. So I have an extra Pongo, and I do have one of the is that one and a better. I think it's easier to take out. You don't feel like you're damaging the cards when you're pulling them out of the cellophane. It can get sketchy, in my opinion. I kind of like this tissue paper. Yeah, and what's Scrooge and who's with Scrooge? Whoever is with him. Is that what's the Frozen girl's name? I think that Elsa. Is that maybe it? I'm not a fan of these boxes. Are a little harder to open unless you just want to tear the box to pieces, which I guess, I mean, we don't care for these ones. These are just getting thrown out anyway. Normally we keep them just in case we want to throw everything like this right back in. Good storage. You know it'll fit. There's that. There's all the accessories. Of course, more of those. Again, might use those. I kind of like this one because you can tell where your tracker is a little easier. The ones that blend in, like that are supposed to blend in, are kind of cool. But it does, yeah, sometimes make it just a tad harder to tell. You're trying to tell quickly, or if you're old. So yeah, we don't really have to go into these again with these two, the Pongo and Peter Pan. We got 5 Dalmatian puppy tail waggers, which you're allowed to have more. You can have up to 99, I believe they said, right? Of those in your deck, which is hilarious. 3 Kita Atlanteans, 1 Lucky the 15th puppy, 2 Nami Protective Sister, 3 Patch Intimidating Pup, 1 Pluto Determined Defender, 3 Pluto Friendly Pooch, 1 Pongo Determined Father, 3 Rolly Hungry Pup, 2 Tinkerbell Generous Fairy, 3 Wendy Darling Talented Sailor, 2 Neverland Mermaid Lagoon, and of course all these things are doubled, remember. Cubby, 3 Cubby Mighty Lost Boy, 2 Don Carnage Prince of Pirates, 2 Flotsam Riffraff, 1 Helga Sinclair Vengeful Partner, 2 Horace No Good Scoundrel, 2 Jasper Common Crook, 2 Jetsam Riffraff, also what Flotsam was called, 2 Kit Cloud Kicker, 2 Kit Cloud Kicker Tough Guy, 1 Peter Pan Lost Boy Leader, 1 Robin Hood Daydreamer, 1 Starkey Devious Pirate, 2 Wildcat Mechanic, 2 Hypnotize, 3 Improvise, 2 Strike a Good Match, and 3 DeVille Manor Corella's Estate. Location card. Card. All right. So that's that. Those are those, and we will open those off screen probably. You know what'll be in there. It's not that exciting, right? Let's just get to these guys. Much more interesting. I think we're just gonna have to go in order from earliest to newest. How about we do that? And these are number 2, number 3, and number 4 sets. So they do kind of go in order. And I think we need one more piece of the Ursula puzzle. We probably need, I believe Inklands does not have a puzzle piece. Either Floodborn or Inklands doesn't have puzzle pieces. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Sorry if I'm too loud for you today. I don't know what's up with that. I'm watching my bar hit the red. Okay, here we go. Let's get a good pull here. So 4 deck packs and 2 that came from a booster box from the collectible shop. Let's see what we have in the back. I might need that piece. Okay, so Floodborn does have it. I believe that means Inklands does not have puzzle. which is a little unfortunate. Rapunzel, not Rapuzzle. That is a Rapunzel Sunshine. That'd be decent. Dr. Facilier, Savvy Opportunist. That's in the deck, I believe. One of the new, one of the decks. Fidget, Radigan's Henchman. Again, we probably need a lot of these cards from both Floodborn and Inklands because we haven't had the trove yet. Panic, nice. Underworld Imp, James Role Model. And yeah, again, sorry, I had to go back to my old, not as good camera because I just can't trust the one that's slightly better to stay on. So that makes it not as good. All right, nice Donald Duck Deep Sea Diver. I think that's a decent one. Still in the commons here, and now uncommons. Pinocchio on the run, cool. I think Pinocchio is a decent card. There's a few of them. Dopey, always playful. Again, a deck card there. And I think we have 3 uncommons in Lorcana. Judy Hops, Optimistic Officer, another deck card indeed. First rare, I believe there's 2 rares and then the random holo. Here we go. Regular rare, Teeth and Ambitions. Song, cool. Okay, regular rare. Next, we got another regular rare, the Huntsman. And finally, our holo, Foil. Hercules, nice, it's a common. Never mind, not as nice, but it is Hercules. Hero in Training, I think another deck card. Yeah. So there you go. 1. Bloodborne number 2. Here we go. So yeah, more starter decks. We'll actually look at the Shimmering Skies starter decks, of course, when we get those and open those up. If you want to look at what's actually in these decks, if you're actually that curious, you can go back. I opened every deck that's come out except the Shimmering Skies and one of the first chapter ones. I think the Maleficent first chapter deck is the only one. Aladdin and Maleficent. Emerald and Ruby, which we will get eventually, but I mean, whatever. I'm not that worried about that one. Trying to stay away from decks because booster packs are just a better investment, or better way to get cards, of course, for your own set, as well as cards to sell back to continue the process. So what do we got in the back of this one? I don't know, we might need that one as well, actually. I think it's only a 4-card one for this. Ursula's Return was a cool 9-card puzzle. That was fun. And then they went with something silly for because of Gateway for the new one, Shimmering Skies. So Felicia, Always Hungry. I think we have that. Queen of Hearts, Quick Tempered. Hard to read those from this angle. The small text. Duke Weaselton, Small Time Crook. That helps a little bit, huh? Maybe. Does it actually? I mean, it takes the glare down. Yeah, okay, yeah. Happy, good natured. Again, in that 7 Dwarves deck. I'm Stuck. Hercules Hero in Training, again, regular. And then uncommons, Launch. Okay. 3 uncommons altogether. Fairy Godmother, Here to Help. Okay, cool. 5 cost 3/7, 2 lore. Not bad. Not bad. No other extra ability or anything there. And 0 to Hero, cool. Another song, of course. First rare. Another regular rare, Sleepy's Flute. These deck packs were not the best so far. Next rare, 2 more chances. Another regular rare, wow. Dinner Bell. And finally, Binding Contract, uncommon holo. I mean, that could be decent. I don't know what's used exactly in Lorcana. Someday maybe we'll know. If they start, if Comic Shop gets prize support, starts playing Lorcana, I should say, and gets prize support, hey, I'd be all over that. Bring that back to you guys, and then we would probably, weekly would still probably be a stretch, but we'll definitely have enough content for a bi-weekly, every other week, Lorcana stream. All right, Inklands time. Don't know what we have more of. I think, you know what? I think I may have gotten some loose Inklands packs in the past. So I think we have maybe a little more Inklands than we do Floodborn, but not much. And yeah, of course, new role. Locate. Oh, yeah, okay. So there, it was for all location stuff. There's actually 2 of these in there. That's right. So again, that was just kind of help people understand locations, I guess, because yeah, not everyone buys the starter decks to have the nice little rule book to go along with it to give you everything you need there, or I guess just check online at the rules. Dawn Carnage, another deck card. What is this? Prince of Pirates. Oh, Diablo, Faithful Pet. So not the legendary, new legendary Diablo, which we sold for 35 bucks. Pluto, nice Mickey's clever friend. Sweet card. Gotta love those dogs, right? Pluto's great, right, Sydney? She's asleep. Ba-boom. Action. What does that do? Deal 2 damage, chosen character or location. Not bad for two ink. Jim Hawkins, Thrill Seeker. Oh, nice. We got Patch, the intimidating pup. Cool. And uncommons. Yep. I've Got a Dream song. What's that from? Couldn't tell you. It looks like a bunch of Vikings though. Next, Cloud Kicker, Navigator, not a deck Kid Cloud Kicker. It's a new one for us, probably there. Cool. 3 lore. 6 cost though. Wow. And finally, Mr. Smee, Bumbling Mate. I don't know if there is a Smee, I think, in a deck, but I don't know if it's this one either. First, rare. Minnie Mouse, again, a regular one. Musical artist. And second, another regular rare. Wow. Mama Odie might be new though. Mystic Maven probably is. Still though, that's crazy. So just not able to get anything. But no, we've had better than rares in our own deck packs. Finally, the holo. Another common holo, Robin Hood, Beloved Outlaw. This is pretty terrible, I'd say. Pretty terrible. We've never had an enchanted. I think they're, especially compared to Pokemon's super illustration rares, special illustration rares. I think the enchanted are harder to get than that. So I could be wrong. Could be about the same. But I think there's just less of the enchanted, and then like just with like One Piece, there's less of the. There's only one manga illustration rare in every set, so there's just less of those to pull in general, making them more valuable, I would imagine, for that reason. So again, we got the 2 cards in the back. Pop those out. Webby Vanderquack, Enthusiastic Duck. Milo Thatch, Clever Cartographer. May Magic Broom, Big Sweeper. Cool. Always good to have some brooms. Do some sweeping of some opponents. Repair. Mickey Mouse, Stalwart Explorer. We don't have that for sure. It's a pretty cool one. He's like Indiana Mouse, Mickey Jones. Maybe last common here. Cleansing Rainwater. Yeah, uncommon Cloud Kicker, Tough Guy, and Magicka Dispel, Thieving Soldiers. The Bayou, the last uncommon. Do we have this? Mysterious Swamp. I don't know if we do. Always cool to get locations. Most of the time, probably uncommon or rare, or I guess above rare. First rare though, speaking of, and this is the first rare of our last deck pack. Let's see if we can actually get something decent. Baloo, I mean, definitely cool. It's Baloo. Baloo von Brunwald the 13th. Okay. Dreamborn hero. So does that mean he's just like a made up version of blue. Is that what Dreamborn means? Second last rare here of the deck packs. 2 more Ursula's return packs to go. Another regular rare. That's insane. Heart of Tefiti item. And there's a lot of items in blue, isn't there? And something else, I believe, also. One of the other colors, I think, has a lot of items as well. Maybe green? Green and blue? Finally! Come on, give us one good foil that's a rare plus. Come on. Another common, bestow a gift. Again, though, you never know when you get a decent common or uncommon that could be worth a little bit. I don't, at least. You guys might know. All right, let's just hope we get some good hits here in these Ursula's return packs. Because these came from booster box, a booster box, I guess, not multiple. So they should have a better chance of getting something good, right? It's very possible they don't put anything very good in those deck packs. Although, again, we've had some super rares in those. Nothing, I don't think anything above, no, we never had any legendaries, but we did have super rares, and we certainly had probably at least one rare foil. So these do have the pieces. I think I need the top left. Unfortunately, not that piece. This is the first Illumineers trope we got, so we had a ton of cards from here. I was sad we weren't able to fill out the whole puzzle. Tuck Tuck. Curious partner. Record player, yeah. Record player. Amethyst item. Amber item, I'm sorry. Amber item. Buncha. Bold Uniter. Again, we're going to have a lot of these, but we're still going to need several. Luisa Madrigal, that's a deck card there. Magically strong one. Of course, using those pagan rituals, if anything. Jock. Connoisseur of climbing. Then we got another magic broom. Aerial cleaner. Okay. Flying broom. And then uncommon one. Sign the scroll. Action. Uncommon 2. Camilo Madrigal, another Madrigal. Prankster. And third. Hey Hey. Bumbling Rooster. The Hey Hey in like every set, right? It's a pretty strong one comparatively, or high ink cost, I guess. Everything comparatively high. Our first rare. Come on, something good. Ooh, we got finally a super rare at least. Noi. Acrobatic Baby. 4/4/4. Fancy footwork. Whenever you play an action, this character takes no damage from challenges this turn. Wow. Well, that's not bad. 1 lore, so again, you're probably trying to challenge. Because it's a baby, of course you're going to be fighting with it. Second rare. Another super rare. Sweet. Okay, kind of making up for this. Peter Pan, Shadow Finder. Not bad. Looks cool. 3/2/3. Rush. Evasive. And Fly, of course. Your other characters with evasive gain rush. Not bad, not bad. He's 3 cost, so you can get him out there pretty early. Amethyst deck. Maybe you play it with a Sapphire and you rush him out there in turn 2 or something. Who knows? Next. Last. Hollow. Holla. Legendary. Yes, that's probably worth something. The Queen Diviner. And one we don't care about because, of course, there's so many Maleficent cards because it's Disney's favorite character themselves because she's an evil witch. So, of course, consult the spellbook, tap, or I'm sorry, exert, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an item card and put it into your hand. If that item costs 3 or less, you may play it for free instead, and it enters play exerted. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. 3/3/3, 1 lore. Very nice, though. I mean, that'll be something. That's just, again, I always have to say it. It's always just gets me that it's just been sitting there waiting for somebody to open. Not bad, not bad. Could maybe see that I'm going to have to do a lot of TCG player stuff today, so you may or may not see all the good Lorcana stuff going up today. We'll see how fast I can get through that big stack there. And, you know, I am, even though we just got a good pull there, I mean, quite a good pull, not just a legendary, but a holo foil version. Nice and snug in here now. These things are nice and snug. All right, there you go. Bam. Come on. That makes up, I guess, for all the other ones, especially because we got the double super rare to boot with that pack. I mean, double super rare with the foil legendary. What? And that was what pack was that? Oh man, that was that's crazy. So I have two Sisu packs in that one uh, aerial pack, and my plan was to give one of the Sisus each to my nieces, and then let them, like, after a while or something, after they could both of them could actually understand the game well enough, let them play for the other one, which would have been that pack, that aerial pack. And I may have done like you play for the best card in the pack, and then you like switch back and forth and you split the pack, but the winner gets the better stuff in the first choice, basically. Which would have been great for both of them, but somebody who won would have gotten the holo legendary and the super rare. The loser would have still gotten a super rare out of it. Definitely a great pack. Either way, they're all mine now, I guess. Our card in the back is the middle right there. I don't think I think it's, again, I think it's the top left. I should have looked before we did this. Aurora, Tranquil Princess. That's a good card. Now that's what I'm talking about. Prince Eric, Seafaring Prince. That one's good too, sure. Fa Zhao, Mulan's Fa Zhao. And swing into action. The action. Doge. Another action there. And finally, common wise, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse standard bearer. Nice. I think we have this, but it is cool looking little card there, I think. You know what game I love? And maybe people think it's lame, but Kingdom Hearts was amazing. I loved that back in the day. Oh, so much. First uncommon. That'd be great, man. They probably ruin it, but some Kingdom Hearts up in here, they would probably wouldn't do it. Final Fantasy also has a card game, I guess. So where do you put Kingdom Hearts? Right? Just make it its own game. Chifu, Imperial Advisor. Got two of them. And nope, never mind. Second uncommon. Khan, the beloved steed. I don't think we have him yet, so cool. Finally, now, dig a little deeper, we do have, and this is a song, Sing Together 8. This is a Sing Together song. You can do more than two, or more than one person can, or character can sing it together. That's why it's called Sing Together. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Put 2 into your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. That's not a bad card in Pokemon. People would be all over something like that. And we have another Lumiere. I think we already have this fiery friend here. Rare, regular rare, and second, another super rare, Magic Broom, Brigade Commander. We need to make ourselves a Mickey Broom deck, I think. And finally, second foil, doesn't matter, Ice Block common. But you know what, guys? I do have this one, I just have this one pack now sitting here. And I don't think there's really any reason for that. So let's just open that up too. Why not? Thanks for chilling if you did, live or on VOD. Like and subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you thought about the pools. Let me know what you think about Lorcana. Maybe you play other TCGs as well. We do all kinds of stuff here. Check out the rest of the stuff for sure. Another top right. Are you kidding me? All right. Hans got top right in both the Sisu packs. How about that? No, never mind. That's right. That was Ariel first. Hans, noble scoundrel. Augustin Madrigal, clumsy dad, of course. The plank, that is an item. Yeah. Magic broom again, nice illuminary keeper. We have 4 magic brooms. We got 1 magic broom, I think, in each set. 2 in this one. One of those being the super rare. That's nice. Very good. So many brooms. The Fates probably needed that card. I don't think I've seen it. And last common, yeah. Beast, nice. Thick-skinned. They make a decent bit of beast cards too, don't they? First uncommon, first of the last uncommons, the Mob Song, which is a song. Medallion Waits, and Flounder, Collector's Companion. Is that Ariel's hair in the background right behind him there? Does he do support? And I'm not a guppy. If you have a character named Ariel in play, you pay 1 ink less to play this character. So you'd be a 2/2/2 with 2 lore. That is really strong. That is really strong, actually. And our first of the last rares. We don't talk about Bruno. We definitely have a couple of these, but that, if I'm not mistaken, might be worth a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Second, the Underworld. River Styx, nice. Again, getting a rare location, always cool. And our last foil card. Come on, give me a rare plus. Nope, common, Prince Eric, Seafaring Prince or whatever it was. Yeah. Okay. You know, we can't beg too much here. I'm super happy with what? 3 super rares then altogether? 3 super rares plus the holo legendary. Oh my. It's the only holo rare plus we got, but hey, still, that is not bad. Let's hop. Oh, wait a second. Did I close it? I did. One moment. Bring up TCG Player. Let's check some of these cards. Why not? Why not? Hop over here. All right, and I will also bring up that. You can't really see what's there, I suppose, but whatever. Let's okay, let's do this because I don't think there's quite as many cards in here as there are Pokemon. So we also didn't get too many packs. I think we can mostly remember the good ones, at least we got. Try to remember our holos. That's the biggest thing, I think. Well, they're on top, so I guess that makes it easier. So yeah, the Hercules and Binding Contract, I believe, were the 2 here. Deep Sea Diver Donald is not that great, I guess. Cheers. Finally getting into my coffee here. Tastes so good. Mystic Monk Coffee. The cloistered Carmelite monks of Wyoming who brew this coffee. Oh my, so good. So good. I recommend it. K-cups, regular bags. They have all kinds of other things too. Plenty of different kinds. They also have a coffee of the month that's usually like a different place. There's also a special Easter Christmas blend. Usually, I think right now it's Rwanda. Maybe that was last month. I'm still on. It's very good. Actually, that's what this is right here. A Rwandan blend. I'm stuck. Okay, so yeah, that's the, so you get, each of the inserts are on here. Sweet. We could sell our inserts. That's awesome because we have so many duplicates of, well, now even more duplicates from Ursula's Return. That's definitely our biggest set right now that we have because we have 3 extra packs and the 2 boosters from the decks and then the Illumineers Trove. Yeah. Challenge ready rogue decks. Rogue deck, I imagine, is green, right? Well, something mixed with emerald, I suppose. Dopey, we got a Dopey that's not great. Did we also get the Happy? Also not amazing. Don't think, okay, there's binding contract. I was just going to say, I don't think we passed our foils up yet. So the binding contract isn't completely terrible. Maybe the foil is worth selling here. Nah, probably not. I mean, maybe if you guys would want to buy it for 30 cents or something, I'd sell it for that. Y'all out there, Donald Duck Sleepwalker, don't think we have that yet. See, here's where the cards, if they're commons and uncommons, this is not the worst place for them to be price-wise. But at the same time, it's very likely you'll see anything I post on here. If I post the low stuff, and I might, because we have so many inventory spots now, and we're actually over halfway to level 4 max level seller, which gives us unlimited inventory. I might just post all these cards, but the lowest you're going to see is probably 10 cents, just so you're aware. And a lot of that stuff may then come off of the listings if I ever do like a live thing, just so there's not a inventory conflict, which there shouldn't usually be, but just in case. And also some of them might just come off if I end up making like random boosters, making them myself to sell it, again, to sell in person. Or even on TCG Player. I don't know if that's really worth it or not. I know you can, but I don't know if it's worth it. I thought about doing it, about actually buying some, but I never did, and I probably won't. At least not at the moment. There's so many things, because I wanted to get an extra. We got the the Lumineers Trove we're good on for now. We might actually end up, because it's going to be, I think, a bit still before the new set comes out. We might end up getting another Lumineers Trove before Azure Skies, which would probably be, I'm assuming, going to be Floodborn, because that's going to go up faster than Inklands is. So get that before it raises too much in price. I might get a few more Yu-Gi-Oh things. We're pretty good right now on that, but I'm gonna get the few new things that are coming out. At least one of like the retro pack box, and like a box of whatever it is, 3 or 6 packs or whatever they sell them in, and then also the dueling tin, the dueling mirrors new tin that's coming out. Get those. They're cheap enough. The new Surging Sparks Pokemon that'll be coming out. So there's a bunch of 0 to heroes, not bad. There's a bunch of stuff to get, and then of course again Union Arena coming out in the beginning of next month. So everything is just right when I thought I had a break and I was going to be able to kind of like go back and get some like another old Elite Trainer box for Pokemon, and old Lumineers Trove. It's like, oh no, here comes Union Arena. Yep. Plus again, I need to keep up on I'm going to try to keep up on getting just the pre-order of the Pokemon Center ETBs, so I just don't have to worry about. I can get them as soon as possible. I don't have to worry about them going out of stock, even though they've all been staying in stock since I started doing this, which is ridiculous. I don't know how it happened. As soon as like the Temporal Forces ones were the first one, the last ones to just go out of stock and immediately almost. And the first ones I was like, I'm gonna buy these, and then I couldn't because of that. And they went out just like everything else, because Shrouded Fables was out of stock too, and I pretty much started collecting right when that came out. So that one must have been out immediately as well. But everything since then, it's crazy. And I have all of those. Basically got them as soon as I could. The Popsicle is good, okay. I thought it was, but of course, what do my nieces know? They look at the cards and they're like, Popsicle. But yeah, so draw and then remove up to do damage counters from a chosen character. Not bad, and I mean that is a great card. Sorry, Greninja guy, I don't think I'm going to be able to manage any TCG live today. What is today? Thursday. There's a possibility Saturday we can do another random one. But other than that, it'll be Monday morning. Definitely Monday morning though. For again, 9 a.m. Eastern. I was wondering, where in Europe are you? What country are you in over there? It must be relatively far inland based on your time zone. I believe. So here we have rares and super rares, and still some uncommons and stuff. So that's what I'm That's what I'm saying. How many of these do we get? Ah, nice. I was gonna say, I wonder if you're around the Mediterranean or something. That's kind of what I meant by inland, I suppose. Although that's not what you would consider inland, I guess. Is it? That's cool though. Nice. Get any of these? I don't think so. We have a. Yeah, we did get this Sleepy's Flute, didn't we? That's a pretty good card. I think that was the first one we got of those though. Teeth and Ambitions over $1. Nice. Some good pulls, but again, I think the first time we grabbed this Queen Commanding Presence. That's not a bad card, right? Of course, that's the cold foil, is what they call those cold foil versions. So it should be more. Yeah, it should be more than this. There should be both versions because you can pull it regular as well. There's actually more cold foil though because of that. People selling them from the decks. That's still, I'll take it. $1.50. Whatever. Some other decent cards in those decks, I would say. Popsicles for one. That's maybe Sleepy's. I'm sorry. I guess Teeth and Ambitions may be the best card then from. We didn't get Toymaker Flaversham, did we? Wait a second. What was he? Was he just a rare? Because we could have got him. Yep. I'm on the east coast of America. He's a rare. He might just be a deck card. Maybe that's why I'm remembering him. We have the Huntsman and Teeth and Ambitions, of course. Oh. And then we had the Dinner Bell and Sleepy's Flute, which is also a rare, I guess. Stay there, Hercules. I don't think we saw those other ones. I could have though easily passed those up. Merlin Goat. Wait, good with biology? You mean geography? When I said inland, I basically just meant far in into the east of Europe. Yeah, I'm actually pretty decent with geography myself, and definitely not and definitely not like most Americans. Most American stereotypes probably don't apply to me. Not that they're not true for most Americans. Yeah, we definitely don't have anything up here. Those enchanted though, that'd be great. Biology is all right, I guess. Biology is a pretty simple science. Um, it's the people who try to make their biology into philosophy the issue, and we have a lot of those in America, but we have a lot of those everywhere. So yeah, that's the problem with not staying in your lane for biologists. But most biologists don't do that. Most actual scientists understand the limits of science. Okay, what do we get good here? Robin Hood is our, well, yeah, that's just the foil. Mama Odie and wait, not Shmi. It's in here. Oh, Minnie Mouse, musical artist. I think I might have that one already, so that's a sellable, probably. Bestow a gift. Heart of Tafiti and Baloo. That's right. Banking on Baloo being a bit, maybe. But again, I think that's just our first Baloo, whatever his name was. Corella's state is not good at all. So people also don't play Vault Tour apparently, or that Diablo. Nowhere near as good as the other one. Good, we don't have. Well, I mean, sure, we got a couple of these, but honestly, I don't remember. Wait, yeah, I think we got that Pluto. It's not very good, but still, for like page 2, 5 cents. Is that about? I mean, it's not the newest set, so maybe it's about what Pokemon would be too. Oh, I don't think I've seen. Oh yeah, never mind. That might be in the deck. We could bestow a gift, maybe. Got Magic and Spell. And Milo Thatch. It calls me. A funky spelunker. Nice name. Yeah, I think this though is one that's gonna probably change a lot meta-wise in the near future, because I don't think it's gonna be like Pokemon where they just kind of rotate stuff out that's old. Probably gonna be more like whatever Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. Hearthstone is like Pokemon 2, which was really annoying to me. Basically, the reason I won't play that anymore is because you put so much money into it and then it all just goes away. Pokemon's at least a little different because it's real, like cards. They actually hold some extra value. Nothing really great here, huh? Oh wait, I think we got. Did we get Mysterious Bayou? Or the Bayou Mysterious Swamp. It is an uncommon. I think that was the one we got. Not too bad. I guess, maybe expecting a little more from a good location. Maybe none of these locations are any good from these older sets. Dan, I don't think we got Dancing Duster. Oh, we got the Big Sweeper. There we go. 8 cents for that broom. Is that another broom? No. Just looks, just the way he's angled looks like a broom. Agrabah Marketplace isn't too bad. I don't think we got that one though. Baboom, we did get that. 99 puppies. I haven't got that card yet. I love that you can have 99 versions of the, I can't remember what it's called. But we do have a deck box that tells us the Dalmatian Puppy Tail Wagger. 5 versions in those decks, and I think there's 5 different arts, and that's why there's 5 in there. And also, I guess, to tell you that you can have more than 4, even though the card says, I believe it says up to 99 of those. Which I guess maybe means you could, because I'm pretty sure there is a deck max limit. So I wonder if you play those cards that it takes the max limit off your deck. If you just fill it with a bunch of those pups, that seems like the worst deck ever. But I guess it would be legal. This is one of the kits that we have, right? 12 cents, not great. Not bad though for uncommon, I guess, again. Now we're into some rares and things. Heart of Tefiti. Yeah, that's a rare, yeah. So just one of the unhollow version of that. Not great. Oh, there's Mama Odie as well. Probably the same. Wow. And there, wait. Oh, that is because 2 different packs. Duh. Yeah, so those are 2 of our 4 rares. Heart of Tefiti, Mama Odie, and then we also had the. Oh yeah, we did see Bestow a Gift, huh? Yeah, that was our foil. And then Mini. And Baloo that we haven't seen yet. So this Mini was right here. It's, I guess still not really that great, but whatever. No Baloo yet. And I'm sure we saw that Robin Hood as well. Not that one right there, but the steel common one. Oh, there's that Pongo, that is. That Pongo stick. Not near. Oh wait, again, that's just the unhollow. And I think a blue was right down there too. Okay, a lot less of the foils of this, but still, yeah, wow. Okay, I'd maybe sell it for 50 cents. And nope, that was John Silver, not blue. There's all those tail waggers. Wow, wow. Those are common cards, man. That is crazy. I have a few of those. We didn't get any of those, though. No tail waggers this time. Are people actually playing that card? What? Let's read this. The 2/2/3 isn't really that bad, huh? May have up to 99 copies of Dalmatian Tailwagger in your deck. Yeah. First they steal your heart, then they steal your chair. Right, Sydney? I woke her up. I'm so mean. Mr. Shmee. Wow, 75 cents. That uncommon that kept getting not stuck, but I kept picking it up instead of the last rare of Mini, which is up here, is better than Mini. And we have Baloo down here, $1.80. Nice. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Don't mind the guy using his Jake break as loudly as possible going into my town. That would be the best one, because who doesn't like the bare necessities? And that's probably it. Let's go back and check those Bestow a Gift and Robin Hood Beloved Outlaw. Oh wait, there he is. I think Bestow a Gift was also decent, so I don't think it's too far back here. This Robin Hood is also maybe not bad. Oh man. Oh, yes, give me that $1.50 foil common card, please and thank you. I mean, 1/2/2. That's a great way to start for steel, especially if there is some reason you want a Robin Hood in your deck. Maybe because there's stronger ones that have the what's it called? Phase? Is it just called phase? Phase and then the number, something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is, but there are a lot of Robin Hoods, so it would not surprise me. And as the sets come out, yeah, I feel like the meta is going to have bigger shifts as there's less cards. You know, as more sets come out, the meta will kind of get more standard till they throw something crazy into the mix again. But I assume that once, you know, after we get through first couple years, we're going to get mostly all the basics out of the way, right? So yeah, that Robin Hood is probably much better than this one. Whoa, yep, I would say. Cool though. I mean, still not bad at all. Finally though, got one more set to go through. Most excitingly, I guess. But there we got it. Ursula's return. Okay, and we got a bunch here. Well, a bunch, 3 packs. So we had the Peter Pan and the Peter Pan Shadow Finder and Noi Acrobatic Baby super rares. We also had the Magic Broom Brigade Commander super rare, and I believe that is a duplicate for me. We also have Lumiere rare, another duplicate, I believe. We have Ice Block common foil. We also have the Prince Eric common foil, Seafaring Prince. And then finally, the other 2 rares are the Underworld River Styx, and we don't talk about Bruno. And of course, the Queen back there, which should be pretty decent, I would imagine. All right, let's just make sure that we don't have anything that we think is good that's going to be way down here. Of course, we got Louisa, we got Augustine. That's about it down here. Oh, there. Oh no, Seafaring Prince Eric. Oh, there's Doge, Dodge, of course. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He gone. So they changed it around on me. There he is now on this page. They're both 3 cents market. So some of the worst cards, great. Whatever, we got 1 decent common, so actually as good as every other one. So I mean, it's not bad. But why show me the lightly played price when there's not that many? It's a new card, man. Wow, it was like 25 cents. That's definitely not bad. Swing into action. Yeah, Flounders Collector's Companion. Apparently not as good as I thought it was. A record player. A record of tonight's events. Beast Thick-Skinned, right? Got that, I think. Bajau. Oh, we don't have Jetsam Ursula's baby yet. We have a lot of Flotsam and Jetsams, though. Oh, I love that Mickey card. I think we got that last time. Or, you know, in the Illumineers Trove. With basically everything else. The Plank. Marshmallow. Terrifying Snowman. None of these, none of these. Good, good, good. Keep it going. Dig a little deeper. Panic. I believe we got a Panic. I'm not sure if it was that one or not. I feel like we pulled him early. Another Flotsam and Jetsam Entangling Eels. That's cool. Shift. I bet you can shift either Flotsam or Jetsam. Yeah. I think we pulled that. Yeah, it's just an uncommon. I think we pulled a foiled version of that maybe. Because it would be a cool looking foil. And I believe I recall that. Camilla Madrigal's not bad, 6 cents. They're more than most. Ah, Mickey Mouse Standard Bearer. Nice. This must be like the kind of useful common and uncommon range, right? Nope, none of these. Not the good Diablo, of course. Who we had. Good to have in our collection, but we sold 35 bucks worth it. Almost paid for our Illumineers Trove. With the other cards we pulled, good ones we pulled, it did, in fact, pay for the Illumineers Trove, which is always nice. Ice Block. Nice 8 cents for the regular one. Give us like a 50-cent cold foil common. Yes. Thank you very much. I will take that. 60 cents. Nice. Hey man, just from a bunch of random packs, this is not bad at all. And plus, again, let's not forget all the cost of all those together. There are some pretty good cards in there too. Again, made and put into those decks before Disney Lorcana knew how good they might be, right? Everything changes when new sets come out. Chien Po, not Chien Pao. Hey, hey, Bumbling Rooster. Wow, look at that. He's a bear. All right, 6, last half here. Still have several cards, I think, to see here. Yeah, there's Noi. Not good at all. Not when you want to see it from your super rare. Bad enough with a rare that low. I don't think we got Ursula's Lair, but we did get the Underworld Sticks. River Sticks. 17 cents. Set of 9 puzzle pieces, 17 cents. Nope, nope, nope. The Aerial's not bad. Oh, that's a rare. It is bad. Never mind. Quite bad. Brawl, that's a good card. Hercules, Beloved Hero. We got that right. And is that also, I guess we don't have, yeah, he is the deck guy, but we don't have those decks to break open. I don't think we got him, right? I just looked. We have the Prince Eric, which we saw. Still need to see, don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno, which again, I think is a duplicate for me. Magic Broom Brigade Commander, Lumiere, Fiery Friend. Still need to see that Peter Pan, Shadow Finders, yeah. Still got several cards here, good. We got the Luminary Keeper, Magic Broom, that's just a common, nice 25 cents-ish. Fiery Friend Lumiere, 25 cents. Brigade Commander, about 30. Oh, that Philoctetes No Nonsense Instructor is pretty good. Got a couple of those in the decks. Oh, never mind, that's a different Philoctetes again. Never mind, never mind. Under the Sea, that's a good one. I think we have one of those. Not from this time. And we don't talk about Bruno over $1. Yeah, cool. Had a feeling that was not a terrible one. I think I recall getting that one before and seeing that. So over $1 for that, that's great. We have several cards then here that are going to be over $1, it looks like. We already had a Sisu Emboldened Warrior and a Mulan. Actually, I think we have Mulan Elite Archer still on here. I believe it's a cold foil version, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am mistaken on that. We had the Sisu Emboldened Warrior. That was also, I think, a cold foil. That was the first one to sell from this set for us. And there is the Queen. 689 regular. Let's go. 750 for the regular one. 39 cold foils. Give me that over $10. Yes. $12. I'll take that. $12 card. A nice pull from random boosters, but that one was actually not from one of the decks. That one came from a random booster from a booster box. A card that my nieces could have almost pulled if I gave them these packs. All right. I guess that's it. We had the Diablo, which was another great pull, of course. And we missed a few things, I guess. We saw Bruno. Don't talk about Bruno. That one was good, of course. We saw the Magic Broom Brigade Commander. We saw Lumiere at this point. Peter Pan is the only one, huh? Shadow Finder. That's what we're missing. That's what we didn't see. Peter Pan Shadow Finder. Let's just go back to, I guess, page 7 and start there. We get over 50 cents, I guess, would be okay. There he is, not even close. Worse than Hercules' Beloved Hero. Oh wait, again, we didn't have that. Well, at one point it was about 50 cents. Again, it's a super rare. I guess, well, what can you expect? It's just a super rare. Get 2 rares every pack guaranteed. So the rares you can imagine would probably only be like just like a Pokemon rare, but maybe even worse because you can get 2 of them every pack. So you'd imagine 10 cents average for the bad ones. So I guess it does make sense. 25 cents maybe average for the average, meaning like average in usage or how good it is, right? For the super rares, 25 cents. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense. So whatever. We had some fantastic pulls. Cannot complain after pulling a card here that is worth pretty much, without the shipping stuff costs included, probably 2 of these decks worth what 2 of those decks would have cost. So yeah, that was good. Of course, they didn't come from the decks again. We'll see how much. I'm not really worried at all about it, but I will try to keep track of how much I can make back from the decks we opened. But I believe, just like the Palkia V-Star League Battle deck we opened up, I'm definitely going to make more than I would have if I just sell the whole deck, especially taking into consideration the price of the shipping. So especially if I would have held on to those Palkia V and V Star cards a little longer, then I definitely would have made. Well, I already made my money back on it, honestly, because I sold everything. Basically everything from it is already gone. But yeah, I could have got even more from it if I just held on to the Palkias a little longer, I suppose. But whatever, I'm happy about it. Happy about this. We will be back tomorrow in the morning for big Pokemon stream because yeah, there's a Magic pre-release that I'm gonna attend tomorrow night. Get some cards there. Hopefully, make some money back on that as well. Actually, is what I'm hoping for. I'm probably gonna also grab myself some new card sleeves for my Pokemon deck, but I'm gonna use them for the pre-release and then unsleeve all those bad boys, put them on TCG Player, the Magic cards that is, and then use those new sleeves for new Pokemon sleeves because I need new ones already. But it's always good, you know. I have all the old sleeves that are used for like my own games, so I can sleeve up those cards. They don't need like anything real nice, so just use the used ones. It's good because then I have a bunch of different colors. Every time I go, I get a different one. I have a red now, got blue, got purple, got yellow, got green. But I already have a bunch. Oh, and I also have black. But I already have also from Amazon bulk or lots, I guess, almost of the black ones, red ones, green ones, blue ones, and now purple ones. So I should have gone with something else. I'm gonna get like orange and gray, and then I think yeah, I'll have everything I need for every Pokemon type, and I can use the old ones then for like some makeshift decks for the kids and I to use or something like that. I just learned about Pokemon Cube, is that what they call it? Which is something that I've basically done in the past almost, just not draft form of like a like a pre-made set of cards to do draft with, more just pre-made sets of cards, the sets of decks that come from almost like a certain range. So I would do the same with Lorcana, honestly, if I had the right bulk. It takes the right bulk. If you want to like do something like that, it's better to use the cards that aren't too complicated. And so, like with Pokemon, cards that don't have abilities or a lot of text to the attacks or anything like that, or to the trainers. With Lorcana, you can get a lot of cards that don't have any abilities at all, just like with Pokemon. Just like with Yu-Gi-Oh, you can do the same thing. Yu-Gi-Oh can be super, super, super complicated, but at the same time, if you just want to play like, if you were really wanting to like introduce a kid to Yu-Gi-Oh, you can easily do so with those really terrible normal monsters that nobody uses that are like level 1 to 4. I mean, not well, I should say like level 1 to 6, because and just the bad ones, right? Just the ones with low attack and defense. Not only is that good to do with like cheap, useless bulk, but yeah, it's the easiest way to learn. Using low numbers, simple abilities or no abilities. Yeah, that's kind of what our own card game is all going to be all about, at least to begin. And then it's going to, just like every card game, like we talked about in the past, gets more and more complex as you add sets to it and add different mechanics. And our Wildlands trading card game will do the same, but it'll also, and it's probably going to have like, we're probably going to try to do like a different game modes, not too many, maybe like 3 different formats, if you will, over time. One of which will be like a more simple format that doesn't use it. Maybe we'll only use like the base sets that will remain like playable, and then those will eventually will add a little more and a little more complexity. Cards will get a little stronger here and there, but again, that's another thing that is always a concern, I think, probably with game makers, is not increasing too quickly the power of things in games, whether it be trading card games or video games or anything really. Like the HP of Pokemon, as you go through time, things just get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and then it's like, well, the earlier stuff is completely useless. Those aren't even cards anymore, basically. So, and in Pokemon, it doesn't matter the same. But I guess like Yu-Gi-Oh has done pretty good with that, keeping everything usable. So yeah, that would kind of be our goal. But then again, since Wildlands is going to be kind of more geared toward a younger audience, and also being able to like introduce a younger audience into trading card games in general. We are going to want to keep, I think, that like very standard, simple version of the game as well. And I think that's just easily achieved by keeping those old cards, those base sets, legal in at least some format that you would use for that. Then you'd have your expanded format, and then maybe you have like an advanced format. You have your or you could even call it like simplified or basic format, standard format, and then expanded format, which wouldn't be which would be different than like just using more sets like Pokemon does. It would be more like I'm thinking more like at some point in the future of the game when all those more complicated mechanics start being introduced, making that almost its own format as well. I would have to go into it more for it to make much more sense to you, but of course, that is for a different stream, not this one. At some point, we're probably going to do another Temple Foundry stream, just chat a little bit about games in the making, different stuff in the making. But anyway, schedule-wise, Pokemon tomorrow, Saturday morning, Beyond Lumina, our story, another thing that we create here on Nerds Templar. That'll be 9 a.m. Eastern, like all morning streams. Friday morning tomorrow might be a little later than that. It all depends on if and when the Elite Trainer Box Pokemon Center exclusive comes in, Stellar Crown. I'm really hoping to be able to do it tomorrow on the actual day it's supposed to be done. We'll see. So then Saturday morning, Beyond Lumina, episode 8. And then that only leaves 2 more after that, 3 total right now until we're through all 10 that have been posted on this channel for like over a year. And we're going through live, watching them. Then they'll be like re-contented on the channel. And then I'm going to go and post 11 through 30. And then we'll also watch those live as they're being released. And that'll be the end of the story, the first book, basically, of Beyond Lumina. And then I'm actually planning on writing some Wildlands stories that go along with the trading card game and the other Wildlands board games that are being made here, sort of spice them up a little bit, give them some lore, some background. Yeah, and that's, in fact, it seems it's looking to be the case that Wildlands, the universe itself, the games and the story are probably not just going to be me, as Beyond Lumina is more kind of just something that I was throwing together randomly, honestly, for this channel. I have many other stories that are much more completed, but I just wanted to kind of throw something together and see how it would go on the channel. And I've enjoyed the story, so I am going to finish it. I've enjoyed writing it, that is. So going to do that, and yeah, and then we'll get into some Wildlands once I finish that book, and that'll hopefully be more than just me creating that universe. It should be great. It should be super fun. And then, well, what do we have after that? Saturday evening, like I mentioned to Greninja Guy, maybe we'll try to do a random Pokemon TCG live stream. But yeah, again, TCG live, TCG is not my life. Shouldn't be anyone's life, because if that or Lorcana or Pokemon in general or any of these things are what you're revolving your life around, you've lost the plot. You've lost the plot. There are so many more important things. Where's your life going? What are we doing? What are we here for? Where's your path? Where's your story going? Where's the narrative taking you, if you will? It's coming from a story perspective. So that's the reason I never get too far. That's one reason I don't get too much into anything like Pokemon or anything. Of course, that's, again, we do our own games. The biggest reason for that is because of the immorality in all these games and the gatekeeping which occurs when somebody of goodwill, somebody that has any type of conviction to a set of objective morals, wants to, if you would want to compete in something that's as woke as basically all these card games are, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to. You'd be kept out, because, or you would just have to give up, again, all your morals and just deal with it and say, well, yeah, Pokemon's more important than integrity to me, so I'm just gonna give up everything I believe so I can play some Pokemon. Well, that's not the case for me, so you guys aren't going to see me going to any regionals, just so you know. That's why I have basically already hit an upper limit of what I'm going to be doing with Pokemon, but I do have fun anyway on TCG Live with you guys, so we're totally going to keep doing that. And I'm totally going to keep going to my local shop and playing with those guys, because that's fun. And also, that's great networking for me to have good gaming friends that, again, just like on here on our channel, that can then help out and participate in creating these good, wholesome games and other content here that we do on Nerds Templar. And we do that because of that gatekeeping. Because you know what? Good people deserve games as well. They deserve not to have to give up everything they believe just to be able to play a game. And so my thinking is, let's get those good people who are able to create, not just me, but people even better than me, together to create even better games than our woke society is creating for us. Just a thought. Just a thought. Eventually, I think more and more of us like-minded folk will come together, and this is going to work out. But until then, yeah, we'll chill and do some Lorcana, do some Pokemon mainly, and every now and then do some other cool stuff that's more pertaining to ourselves here at Nerds Templar, and more so as we go, hopefully. But yeah, that's the schedule. I think I gave the whole thing. We'll be back here on Thursday next week, Thursday morning. It'll be Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably again. And Wednesday that'll be episode 9 of Beyond Lumina. And Tuesday is our Pokemon stream in the morning. Monday is our actual TCG live stream. Yeah, so that's the reason I don't really want to do the other official TCG live stream Saturday evening, because that's Saturday evening and then Friday morning. There's like right next to each other, those two streams. So I wanted to kind of space them out a little bit. But the other one's still up in the air. The Monday morning one, I would say, is the solidly scheduled one. So you can count on that. You can count on the Pokemon streams. Those are definitely those, and Beyond Lumina for the next 30 episodes, Wednesday and Saturday morning. Yes. Which would only be, I keep saying, it would just be so much better if we had more voice actors, just instead of just myself narrating the whole thing, which again is what like most audiobooks would be. You do have those good ones that have multiple voice actors, and those are great. But it's not like the single narrator audiobooks are that bad. I might not be as good as them, but I would prefer having somebody to do the female parts. It would make it just, I think, much better. Sorry for all the janky camera-ness, but there's Sydney waking up at the end of the stream. I guess I'll go now, guys. I'm done rambling. I'll catch you in one of the next ones. Again, tomorrow is going to be in the morning big Pokemon collection stream. And again, hopefully it's going to be the Pokemon Center exclusive. I was going to say Lumineers Trove, Elite Trainer Box. 2 weeks from now, when we do Lorcana again, I would imagine we're going to probably have the starter decks by then. If not that, and maybe a couple of loose packs of something, maybe. Maybe we'll do that every time. We'll get 2 starter decks, the starter decks, that is, and then maybe like 2 loose packs to go along with them, just to open 4 up. All right, guys. I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar. I hope to catch you in one of those upcoming streams. Until then, peace out.